All right, we're live. Cool, cool, cool. So you guys remember Baron, well, Captain, well, King, co-rule. We're gonna build not only one but two versions of him, and we're gonna try to make it so this actually works and functions. Hopefully, I got all the right pieces. If not, I will double back and grab some. But for now, let's start building alternate pieces for our Captain and our Baron. So let's get this going. So I'm gonna. Oh gosh, I completely forgot to actually find the name of the person that built this. I think it started with a J. It was like 6 letters or so, but I'm blanking right now. It's been a long week, been a long day. So now to build this whole thing, I'm trying to remember what I actually did to fix them all up. So as follows, you gotta take off the arms and just destroy the figure basically. Yeah, I don't think this is really meant to come apart in this way, but I want to take the arms off to really get a better handle on this. The cape is a mess. It's really just not built all that well, I gotta say. I tried to fix it. I'm gonna try to fix it again. So I think this went over, or was it under? Yeah, it went under. And then you just add the red parts to it. I thought I had like bigger ones of these, but I guess I don't. I'll just use the smaller ones instead. These little slopey pieces over here. So that'll work for that and go right there, and then just make it much easier for his cape to go on here, which looks really good. Nicely done on that. And the cape will fit on much better, come off much better, fit on much better, etc. So this will be the cape, which I'll just store over there. I don't need right now. The stomach I can just take off easily here. Take that off simply. Take that off over here. Take that off over there. And then I did have this spare piece over here. How's it going, Nick Gamer? Welcome back to the channel. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everyone's enjoying Metroid Prime 4. I sure am. I'm loving it. I'm loving that a lot. And I think since there aren't any pieces that are like that in gold, I think I just use these instead. These pieces are fine over here. Putting that over there. So that's that on that, which makes us a little more sturdy. We're gonna rebuild upon this and make a new one for this. So getting the pieces for that. Our sixer over there. We have our sort of curvy pieces over here. Where are they? The little round curvy things. I forgot where I put them. I think they're a different color though. I'm really going across the map just trying to make this thing. I don't even know what I'm building right now. I am just scattershot. I have had like no sleep, kind of. It's just been a really long week. That's all. I'm gonna take off the feet. I think. Do I need them? I don't think I do. Take off the feet. Don't need those right now. Set them aside. Take off all the pieces I can. Take this a little better. Just gotta get that. I know I had some separated brick pieces somewhere. I don't know where they are now, but I'll find them. And I thought I had some regular plain flat greens, but I guess I don't. We'll figure it out as I go along. So one piece has to come off, and that's like the linchpin for the whole thing. There we go. So now we have a 6-piece right over here. We're going to put that underneath here. And I can't believe I didn't get any of those pieces, but I guess I don't need them, I don't think. I don't know. I think I had them in here, but I guess not. They were green. They're flat. I guess they weren't included. Maybe I didn't even get them or something. So anywho, just going off to build. So this is our main kind of just take off the head too. Don't need the crown really. Actually, I had a little spare part for that. Take this over here, that over there, and then this over here makes his head a little bit bigger. It also hides the like sort of just part over there behind that. And you just stick the crown on there. And his head's a little more fully formed in a way. A little more 3D, a little better. I love this section. I'm keeping this forever. I'm fine with that. And this is basically how this is going to look over here. So a little crown over there. We'll come back to this head later on. I'm going to put all his pieces over here. Okay, so now we got to construct the build for the main body. So we got what? 3 layers, I think. 2 layers. I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to really ruin it in a way. Figuring out how this works. I think these are part of the body. I think they go on the sides. I really should have gotten those stupid. I didn't get them, but I thought I did. But whatever. So right, going back to this. Okay. So let's go over this. We have this piece over here. And then we got that piece over there. Okay, good. I'm going to start finding parts I need. You know what? I'm going to start building the arms. Heck with it. I'm just going to go with the arms. So, step 1. We need one of these pieces over here. Oh, now it is. Now that I'm not looking for it, I'm finding parts that I could use for the main body. For the coat. Because the coat's a pretty important part. And why are these stuck together? That ain't good. It is really not good. These are clips, and they're going to break. If they broke, I'd just be like, hey, these broke. Seriously, dude? Are you really serious on that one? Because that goes on that. Good. I don't have instructions near me or anything. I have a T on the side over here instead of computer, so it's going to be a little more difficult. So we have. Let's get all the light colored pieces and all the not light colored pieces. Separate everything by color. All the pieces of Rool that are already built, put over here. All the pieces that aren't, I don't. A lot of these parts I will come back to and reuse. I don't need these for right now. Put those over there. All the white parts I'll cordon off over there for later on because I won't need them until way, way later. Except for one certain piece. Why is this stuck in here? That's kind of weird. But yeah, getting all these parts separated and cordoned out is pretty good. I just need to do that real quick. And then we'll get underway with the building part and building process. Because it'll be pretty fun, pretty nice to build this whole thing. It's going to be a little mix of kind of like browns and dark reds because they don't really exist in like colors that would really work all that well. And hopefully I'll use all these parts at least. Nothing will really go to waste. We'll use every part of the buffalo over here. Yeah, good. Really trying to get all the pieces I would need. Why is that stuck in there? Don't need you. Oh, now we have this. So maybe I just got this in this color and forgot to get it in the other color. Okay. Whatever, I guess. That goes over there. I should have gotten it in a different color. Oh, well. More pieces, more and more parts. A lot of little just single pieces, which is odd and interesting, but I'll roll with it. I ordered all these last week, and then like the next week just became a huge mess of just getting work done and stuff. So we're gonna build our captain. So starting off at the top, we need a slopey piece right over here, and then we attach the piece that attaches to the body over there, the arm, and then we need a brick right down there for that. And after that, we need our slope forward, kind of, our bracket forward, if you will. And then our single piece right over here. After that, we need this piece right there to solidify it all together. After that, we put our angler piece. Then after that, we attach one of these right there. And then we attach our, here's a cuff that is kind of like, I think it goes that way. So trying to figure this out with the body and the hand and everything like that. Goes that way, goes there. I just realized I have no music. I should probably put in some music or something. That'd be nice for you to enjoy. I just need to figure where I put my music. Put my laptop somewhere. I don't know. Let's do it without. I don't know. We'll just do it without. I could probably find it on. I have a Nintendo Music app, but it's not really wanting to work. And why is my camera off a little bit on my phone? That's really weird. Very peculiar. So I'll just run with it, I think. I don't know. My phone's being stupid. So yeah. So that piece goes over there, and then we get a 2 or a 1 or something. Yeah, we get a 1 over here. It turns out I did have a flat green. So if I have one flat green, I definitely have one more flat green somewhere. I just need to find it amongst the rest of the pieces. That's all. Right here. So I could put this one right here. Take that off there. Take that off there. And put flat green 1 right over here. And put flat green 2 right over here. And that makes our main body. And then we're going to add our feet onto that. And put that right there. And that'll be for later on. So putting our hands for Captain Rool. We have a flat piece right there. And then we have our spikes wherever they went. Our little spike pieces. And this is me just copying everything over onto a different sort of brickling file. And yeah, we got our sort of Captain stuff going on. We got our little slope up, which then allows for the thumb to be attached. For that spike right over here. And there's one arm for Captain K. Rool, and this looks pretty good. I'd love to attach the blunderbuss. I don't know if I got all the right pieces for it, but we'll see. I also got a pretty good captain's hat for him that we'll attach later on. But I think if we just attach one right there, that will attach to the head pretty well. And that's good. That's a good captain's hat. It doesn't look as big or flamboyant as the one that's in the actual games, but it does look pretty nice. And that's cute too. So taking that off, we'll keep that on, I think. And then we have one arm that looks like a Santa Claus arm almost in a way. So now for the second arm, we're gonna just mirror what we did before. Get all the roundy boys over here and put it on there. And then we got our brick. Then we have that piece we'll need later on. A little slope. The clutch power doesn't really want to work as well. It is Lego. It just doesn't feel like Lego, which is odd. It'll be solidified anyways, but I'm kind of nervous in a way. It's the brick that's not wanting to clutch, which is really odd. Yeah, I may have to just either get a new brick or say, hey, this isn't working. Yeah, that clutch power is not good at all. It's better on this one, but not on this one. It's better on that. No. Yeah, I got gypped with a bad clutch brick. Super bad clutch brick, actually. So I'll just keep that on here for now, and then later on I'll just get a new brick later on or something. Okay, then we got another one of these. And then our nice cuff piece, wherever that went, right here. I just made the same thing again. I'm going to rotate the top this time. There we go. Good. It's fine. Yeah, these are pretty old pieces. I really should have gotten new pieces. Or something unused or whatever. Okay, so the body's set on that. Okay, good. So now we got to do... This doesn't even clutch on there. Well, that doesn't clutch anyways. Duh. So, okay. Our brick piece over there. There. And then we put our claw pieces, our stabby boys, our big claws. I have luckily 2 over here. 1 and 2. Good. And then we got one more over there. And then one more over there for that. And then putting... Oh, shoot. Glad it didn't fall off the into the abyss of nothingness, as Lord Business would say. There. Good. Okay. So we have both arms for our Captain K. Rool. Good. Even though this is like really hanging by a thread. Set that aside. And then we go to the side of him. We rip the side off. That just smashed a piece off. So now we got to do more. So we got to make this now over here. So we got a 3 in the dark red, a big 3 in the dark red, and then a smaller 3, and then a 2. We'll just do 2 at the same time. Be easy. Big 3, a smaller 3. Where's our big 3? Where'd they go? I get gypped again? Nope. I don't think I have gotten gypped lately, which is good, but bad if you're a gypper. Okay, so then we got big 3 like this, goes there, and then our little hump piece over there goes there, and then we got a small red attaching to that for one side. The other side's pretty much the same. Oh, where's our 3? Attaches on those. And then the top attaches on that over there. And then we got, where's our single? Did I not get any single, Oh, I didn't, I guess. Shoot. I don't think I did. Okay, cool. I may have to just improvise or whatever then. Okay. That sucks. I thought I did, but I didn't. Okay. We'll just use the different color or something, and then come back to it later on. Maybe just the greens for now, unless I need them. Don't know if I will, don't know if I won't. We'll find out in a bit. Okay. So attaching the art, so taking this off. And that will impact the color on at the end, which is a shame. I could just use one of these browns, maybe. Yeah, I have no... Okay, I'm going to find them in that color then. You mean brown or black? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll just figure it out later on. So that goes over here. Attaches like that. Good. And this blank goes right over there. And this 3 gets moved to the back. The other one... Yeah, same way. Good. And then, yeah, I kind of goofed up on the color scheme for it. Oh, well. A couple other parts I need to get fixing anyways. And we got a little brown round. Take our brown round and put that on this one. I'll just get the parts later on. That'll be fine. And that's the arm that breaks and falls off, thank goodness, because it won't support the blunderbuss that'll be in the other hand, which is fine. Gotta re-get that though. Okay, so that's pretty much done. So now the back, the sort of cape area, it's pretty much the same. So following what I did earlier, at least, I didn't have the chance to get, what color do I have over here? Where are my sort of strut pieces? Where are the pieces that would clamp onto? Let me just take the pieces I know I don't need out, because there's pieces for the Rakshi feet that I got anyways. I just want to fix up on that. And they're in this kind of reddish piece. Okay, reddish color. So, got that over there. Then we got little clamps, and they're in dark brown this time around. Oh, there's one in reddish brown. Cool. That's pretty neat. Okay, good. Then we got... Where's our other piece? Putting all the K-Rool's piece to the side. Or Ka-Rool, however you want to call him. Let's call him King Jeff. King Jeff. This goes underneath that, which then goes... I have 2 of these that go right there. Good. And I have 1 clip that attaches on the outside, right here. Good. I think I just do this, which is fine. or either just a flat. I don't know. On the outside, and then one on the back, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I need one on the back. Actually, the tail's gonna really just cover that, and this will go over that. And then I got. Do I have an extra? Oh, I thought I did. I guess I didn't get that. Shoot, there was an extra part I put on myself. So I don't have it then. Maybe. I guess. Okay, this will be probably part 1 of 2 or something. Once I figure out all the parts I would need. So I do need a sort of roundish piece that would just cover that. Need more interior pieces that cover this over here. So that'll be fine. This is okay. This is okay. This will work. Goes over here. Goes on there. Then I have the dark pieces to prove it. Clips on that, like that. So that's good over there. I just need the pieces that would attach right there and there, which is fine by me. And then putting it on the back and solidifying it like that doesn't fully make it where I'd want it to. I mean, it's kind of like a billowing cloak in a way. I do want to give him a reddish brown piece right here. Just solidify that and make that something that I see. The pieces that would really just wrap around and cover that would be great. I think I might have them actually in my storage, but that's in my storage. So there's your back, there's your side, there's your front pretty much, and now we're going to start with the front. We're going to build the front. Okay. So building the main body area of Captain K. Rool. Let me just get all the pieces I would need away. Yeah, these pieces in a deep red would have been great. We'll need this for later. And then putting on the head. Cool. That's oh. Yeah, this is awful. It's terrible. Just terrible. Shame. Okay. Put that aside. Let's see what we got. Okay. So rebuilding this from scratch. Let's start with the front. We need. I know where this goes right here. This little kind of just that piece right there, and then the other one is where? The other one is where? There it is. So that goes right there. I really should have double checked my listing. Oh well. Oh wait, we don't have one over here. Wait. We got one. Oh wait, that could be for. No, it's not. It actually is for the cape. Never mind. Good. So his cape is actually part of his jacket. So we're just going to put this right here. And this one over there. And that solidifies it. And I feel like these pieces with the studs on them have much more clutch power than pieces that don't. So this arm is going to drive me nuts. I am going to be driven nuts by this arm. But not as much by these pieces over here. That's going to annoy me even more. Okay, so this body piece now. It's going to be gold for the center. And the top, I believe. So we need 2 of these pieces that are angled for the gold. I feel like I just got the stomach all over again. And I'm just going to rebuild it from the inside or something. All the gold parts come to me. Another flat piece over there. That one over there. This one over here. Sorry we can't vibe to music, guys. My music is elsewhere. Okay, so we're going to build this. Tear this off. What's under there? Let's just figure out real quick what's under here. Can I just pull the second stomach all the way through? Slowly shearing off pieces of this guy. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think I can just build upon this stomach maybe. So yeah. So a little round part. The other little round part. Okay, good. Then we have the six piece. I guess in gold for this scenario. I don't know. I should have changed it to a regular old 6. Shoot. Oh well. Okay, continuing on, I guess. Can't just stop here. This is bear country. One over here. One over there. No one can see what I'm doing. There we go. One over there. Good. Place that there for the outside. Good. We need a flap for the up. A flap for the other up. Good. Then we just get, I think, do I have any more of this? I think I can use that. Yeah. That can go right there. Just making sure I didn't like not include something in the actual build. So that goes over there. Good. Okay. On top of that, oh wait, this will be fun. On top of that, we have this right here, solidifying these pieces together. If it'll stay for me. Thank you. And the other side right there, if that will stay for me. Good. Thanks. Awesome. Then we have a bunch of parts that I could probably use. I don't know. I'll just use the gold for now, and I can just double back and get some other ones if I need to later on. That goes right here. Boom. That goes right there. Boom. Good. That one goes right there. I think. Yeah, I think. I know. Good. That one goes down over here. And down over here. Good. Okay, cool. So we got all that. Then we got the top. I think, yeah, with the top. In gold for that. And then we got the sides. I'm going to put in... Where are my slopies? I had more slopes. I thought I had way more slopes for this. Oh, shoot. It's going to be a cool thing where it looked like his jacket was, like, coming out. Well, in any case, got that over there. I may have gotten some of the wrong pieces, guys. In some kind of fashion. Let's see. I think I may have. Oh, whatever. I'll make it work. Got a piece over here for this. Got a piece over here for this. Got a piece over here for this. Goes over there. Good. Work in progress. That's what I'm calling it, a work in progress. I saw the skull somewhere. I gotta find that. That's part of this. Skull. Well, can't find it. Guess I'll just keep on moseying along, I think. Yeah, I'll just keep on moseying along. This is not finished at all. So essentially it's going to look like this kind of, where you just have the jacket kind of bulging out. You would have the top of the jacket would be just popping out a bit, the center, and then you'd put the skull right there. It would kind of look like this in a way. It isn't sloping, like it isn't like his stomach, which is a shame. I messed up on the pieces. I'll find them later. I'll get them later. Gotta remember what to order. And then you put that right here. And it kind of looks good. It kind of looks okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst, but it's still pretty good. I mean, honestly, it fits pretty well. You can take it off easily. I put it on too high. That's what I did. Oh boy. Yeah, that stupid arm is really bothering me. I thought I had more slopey down pieces, I think. I think I had them maybe for the Vakama set, but I guess not. Pretty much a disaster, though, on this thing. There we go. Okay, that goes there. And then building the blunderbuss, I mean, I may not just do that. I feel like, honestly, King K. Rool, I should have just improved on him and let it be. But, so I'm going to keep on moving on, I guess. So now rebuilding this. I'm trying to remember how to build this. Goes over there. Wait, no, this piece goes over here. Solidifies those, and that goes over here, solidifying that. And that goes up there, taking care of that. Oh, I gotta build the white one now, so I'll just do that. So let's just go into, so here's Captain K. Rool. He's okay. I didn't put anything in for this. I probably should. Where's my 4? I need a 4-piece, and then a little jumper piece right over here. And then this little thing up there. And then one more for the other side, wherever it went. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Good. Cool. Just put that over there. I don't know what to add to it to make it look better. As far as a little thing over there. Maybe another little diamond thing he has. I don't know, maybe something else. But yeah, that's kind of it. It's okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst either. But it's still pretty okay. Still pretty okay. Alright, so yeah. I got too many pieces that I don't need. Dark red, we don't need any more. Say goodbye to dark red. So the blunderbuss, I tried to figure out how to build that. I think I may have done something about it. I need to remember what I did or didn't do. I also got some pieces for Nadiki and his pinchers and stuff, just to make them in a different color. Of course, I didn't get enough leg pieces, because why would I? Why would I get enough leg pieces? I completely forgot. Okay. This is a disaster. Just an unmitigated disaster. Okay, so. We've built Captain K. Rool here. I'm just going to find his blunderbuss parts, I guess. Or I could just bulldoze into Baron Krulenstein, I guess, which I really want to build. I think I did for him. Also, they gave me the wrong piece. This is a swirly thing. I could probably use it, but I don't know, I don't need to. I don't want to. I want the regular one without the thing and without the flat. There it is. There was a piece for the blunderbuss. I just want to try to figure out how to make work here. I also need more clips for him to hold this thing. There's no actual holding part, I don't think. This piece can go down here, but to what? He doesn't have a clip or anything for that, which is a shame, because I would have loved him to have a clip. I do have a clip, but not the one I want or need. I thought I had more with the other K. Rool pieces, but I guess not. I don't have the little cylinder piece that I wanted to get for that, which is a shame. There it is, never mind. So there's a cylinder piece, and there's that. And kind of your blunderbuss, if you call it, his little weapon he has in his hand. That arm is just going to ruin my life. And you can't even hold it that well from this angle because it's so giant. Maybe even going forward or back, or even like having it be like a regular old kind of just angle, a smaller one. It even like just stops right over here. So holding in this hand wouldn't be that feasible. It would need to be longer too, way longer, and then maybe even like just this on the other side. And that's okay, but it's too small. It needs one more of these maybe. It's fine for now. But there's always room for improvement with this. But I had the right idea in wanting to make that kind of gun shape. I just needed one more of these to solidify it, to be further out, which I feel bad for not getting. But I'm like, oh, it's gonna be too long or whatever. Maybe even getting like a little sort of spacer, some kind of 3-length bar, just to like go in between there or something like that. Or even another 2-length right over there, just to hit that kind of spot I want to get. But yeah, Captain K. Rool is... Well, he looks okay. He doesn't look too great. It's just the problem is that this arm that just keeps falling off. That's a bummer. The arm keeps falling off. So I've got more parts I don't need. And why I had this little clip in brown? Oh, I think because I wanted to use this piece. Oh, this might be... Okay. Trying to figure out what I was supposed to do, or at least doing in general. So maybe like this piece could be some kind of like holder for the other hand, or maybe even just like an extender for the barrel. And then it comes down to this right over here, where then I had this little piece right there, and this little piece right here. And he holds that. I don't know what this little piece over here is. I'm just going to disinclude it, or not even worry about it, whatever. Actually, they could use this piece for a different character coming up, but okay. And this just has this. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things I could do with this, and it can work. It just needs that clip. That's all it needs is a clip or something, or even just taking that out, and boom, there you are. There's your blunderbuss right there. His little weapon. But yeah, having one more of these would certainly just make it way better. He looks okay, by the way. The hat isn't too big. I wish it could be a little bit bigger or something. Did he have a tricorn? I'm not sure, but this looks really good, the pirate motif. It looks really, actually kind of nice this way. But no matter on that, let's build Baron Krulenstein. And then a crucial part of the body, I kind of forgot. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. He's missing, like, a lot of the his back. I forgot to get the part in the back color. I thought I did, but... So that's a oopsie on my part. So yeah. Okay, we're going to finally build the final body piece for Baron Krulenstein. Let's just move over to Baron and get him done. More slopey pieces, more pieces I would need, more stuff I would get. There we go. Move all that over to the side. There we go. Okay. And this little piece too. We don't need that. It's going to be all in white then. So we need angle pieces here and here. We need roundy pieces for the sides. Where and where though? Tea break. Oh yeah. It's good. Good tea. That over here. And then we go. Another roundy boy piece. Where'd you go? I need you right now. Or I can just sidetrack and start building the other body parts. Where are the other body parts? Did I not get bricks? Did I not get bricks in white? Hello, me? I don't think I got bricks in white. That's hysterical. Okay. So yeah, this will definitely be a part 2. I'll just put on the community tab or something. Gosh, that's funny. I was so focused on everything else. I didn't think to really actually get parts I really needed. And I don't think I even have the sort of like slopey pieces. It's odd. Thought I had them. It was so focused on everything else. But yeah, okay, let's at least build the hands. I can do that simply. Do I have a second pair of... Oh, they're in black. They're in black. I know I got them in black for certain. Unless I didn't, in which case this is a bust. Let's see. Okay, I know the finger pieces, I really just want to congratulate myself on, because I'm like, okay, he has these weird fingers that are like rubber gloves, so how do I work that into the equation? And these little pieces work excellent for that. It's just great. But yeah, I'm missing like a nice chunk of pieces that I probably should have. So yeah, this won't work at all. Okay. I just need a little good chunk of pieces. Yeah, I'm missing a lot. Not missing, just stuff I should have had. Stuff I really should have had, you know. If anyone else is in chat, say hi. No, I'm friendly. But yeah, I should have all the parts to at least make the stomach for him. And then I'll just order the rest, I guess. Okay. Then the slanty pieces, I thought I had them somewhere. I'm losing my marbles, guys. I'm losing my marbles. I really should just flip these all around because I'm going to be building this like so. Good. 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 Okay, cool. Where's the other one? The other one over there. And then we got... I'm going to just use two of these to make it... No, I'm going to use just one of these. Be fine. Make it simple, make it easy. Then we got our slants, wherever they went. I'm really surprised that Kaptain K. Rool came out as good as he did here. I just gotta make a little tally of what parts I need, what parts I don't. Yeah, apparently a lot of pieces I have that just aren't needed. Oh, there's the single one. Okay, so I could just probably put that over there. I don't know. It wouldn't fit anyways, though, I don't think. And these were bracers for King K. Rool. So at the very least, I'll have a fully built King K. Rool here. And then Captain and Baron I can worry about once I get all the extra parts. Probably next week or so. My main issue is playing Metroid Prime 4, though. I really want to get back into that. I love that game. It's very fun, very nice to play. The Viola cycle is really cool when you first start it up, and I hope it continues to be that way for the entire game. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping. I know I have one more. Just gonna weed it out. Out of all these pieces, out of all these parts. Let me at least get the jetpack kind of like built too. I am really just ADD today with how I'm building this thing. Dun, 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 dun. So this would be on a 6. So that would be a big jetpack. It's too big of a jetpack, I would think. Maybe even smaller. I should just send like a regular block, like a regular brick. Brick. It's fun. Get all these other parts that I don't need, put in the corner because I'll need them for my Rakshi for later. But that won't even be built until I get the other stuff for K. Rool. And the helicopter gimmick. Oh, I want to work that. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. I thought I had some pieces that could fit on the sides. Maybe. I had clips, I think. That's why I have so many of these. Yeah. I had clips for the sides. Were they in green or what? I thought I had clips that were in green or something. They could just fit on the sides and they would work perfectly and they would all be squared away, but I don't know. I just had a whole week where I just didn't really do all that much. Okay. Definitely missing a few parts. Oh, there it is. Well, that's annoying. How does this fit into anything? What does this fit into? What does this fit into? It doesn't fit into anything. Yeah, that doesn't fit here. There's no stud connection. What is this? Okay, that's kind of garbage right now. All right, let's get a 2-piece over here. 2-piece over there, yeah. And then our 2-piece over here on that. Okay, now we're shaping up to make good things. Cool. Our stomach piece over there. And then where's our slanty pieces? Why do I have all these flats? I don't know what I'm using them for. Odd. Weird. Okay, so then we got... That's for the hem, that's for the top. Good. I mean, one more. That one goes over there. That one goes over there. Need to order like 5 or 6 more of those. Those over here. To make it round. I could at least build the side parts while I'm at it. Though I don't have any of the little single pieces for it. I'm so smart. Oh wait, we got a clip over here. Is that what I meant with this? Because I really wanted this to go around the jetpack. Maybe. But now with the propeller not working, I might as well just get a different one or something. Yeah, I swear I had a clip piece. Yeah, the clip, horizontal clip would be great. Going into that. That would attach them both together on the bottom, I would think. I could probably have some kind of piece for that. To attach them together. That's odd. They're different. Why are they different? I mean, sure I could use them, but they don't work now. Okay. Let's figure this out. We got... That's a regular one. Well, that can attach to this. At least I can start on making the... I don't even have the clip pieces for this in white. Yeah, I need to get those. Shoot. Okay. I just need this right there. And then I have one, but it's for the stomach. But I have one more for this, at least. Which goes, nope, wrong. Wrong. Right here for that. Good. What are these white clip pieces for? I'm really confused about what they're for. Interesting. All these other parts, these blue ones over here, these blue ones over here, are for the pile. I think this was for I already found another one in my collection. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a part, like, 2 kind of thing. This all fits together. I need one more for down here. Just maybe. No, I don't really, actually. Solidify this whole thing right over here. Good. Even though it doesn't look all that great, he still kind of looks like Captain K. Rool. I just gotta find the little spiky parts. There we go. One over there. Then we have more. There it is. There's the other piece. Right there. Good. Another flat one for his stomach right over there. And then another flat for stomach rounder there. Don't know where the other stomach rounder pieces are. This does fit here, I can say. It does fit there. Good. Then we got another piece over where? We need one more. One more stomach rounder. There we go. Good. Awesome. Slanted flat, slanted flat, slanted flat. Where'd that go? Another slanted piece would be great. That'd be awesome, please. I just can't believe that helicopter doesn't work. That's a bummer. So yeah. I think this goes with this. Oh, and that's what the round piece was for. That's what the piece for the top of K. Rool's blunderbuss was for. Because this is for his hat, his little, I don't know, specs, whatever you want to call it, his little, I don't know, the little shiny thing on the top of the doctor's hat. I guess that's what you call it. We build this up a little bit, add his hair on there. That's good. Cool. Why is there, speaking of hair, there's a hair inside the hair. just like I, great. Ooh, okay, good, good. It's there, good. That fits. That looks really nice, actually. I really like this a lot. Clips onto that, good. Now we install on top of his head. That is not half bad. That is not half bad at all. For the head, at least. It's kind of big, but it works. I may want to just replace this with black. Just make it sort of work even more. And this arm is destroying my life. It's so funny how bad that arm is. Okay. So I think I'm missing a few. I'm missing a part or two. Yeah. I don't know where they would be, but there's parts that I need to get. So yeah. I will try to build the side pieces though, at least, and get those done. That and a 3. Letter slope over here. I don't have a flat though. I don't have a single flat though. Okay. Oh wait, no I do. Cool. Good. This is all just like testing stuff. Getting stuff going, making sure it's okay. I do like this headpiece, but it needs black on the bottom. I can just slice this in half. Yeah, overall, it isn't the best. It's not the worst. I'm just trying my best to make this work. I really hope it works. Put a lot of effort into this, a lot of finding parts and finding things, hoping it works. You know, all these pieces just set and made and done. I really should just start going over the parts. This isn't it. That's not it. No, no, no. There it is. There's your stomach. These two over here. Okay, and then we got our flat piece. Our big flat piece. Where'd you go? Right there. Good. It goes there, and then the round piece goes on the opposite side. I think. Might be missing parts. I feel like these two pieces I don't need, and they're just here for some reason. There they are. And a single flat. There we are. Good. So why not? Just for fun, because this arm's killing me. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. Well, I have that in black, don't I? I thought I had that in black. It's so weird. I thought I put that in there. Okay, so I do have a couple things to order and figure out for the gloves. Or maybe I'm just missing an order somewhere. I just had an order and it just disappeared off the face of the earth. In any case, let me just get the other side of the put that over there just to mark it. Make sure I know what it is. Put that over here. Get the little hand pieces, the little finger bits. They look really good actually. I just can't wait to put them on an actual hand that you would have. Dun 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 Good song. David Wise and Evelyn Novakovic. Great job, everybody. So yeah, I think there's a few pieces that I'm missing, or a few pieces that I might need. I just have to find them and locate them and get them all set up. But yeah, I definitely need to do just a small little square that's like 4x4 and get one brick. I thought I had a brick that was just like plain, but I guess I don't. So yeah, and these pieces are different, so I'll have to change that out. But other than that, he looks okay. Let's just put him back into King K. Rool mode. Gosh, this is so janky without having that little just cuff over there. So I gotta take that off to remind myself to get it. I gotta get a 6 in that color. Take that off too. And that's at the linchpin of the whole thing. Take that off there. Put that on there. Oh boy. A couple missing pieces here and there, but nothing I can't figure out and fix later on. This arm piece has got to go. I hate it. I would be upset if I sold that to somebody. But yeah. Oh, and I was going to put a couple of these down here where they wouldn't fit normally. Act as a little border. Kind of works. Kind of doesn't. Yeah, overall, King K. Rool is just hard to build in Lego. He isn't the most ergonomic character. He isn't the best character or anything. He works good and looks good next to the Kongs, but other than that, it's like, I don't know. I do have a lot of extra pieces, though, so I probably might figure that out, why I have them and what I'm going to use them for. But yeah, just King K. Rool is cool, at least, you know. I do like how this came out in a way, and I'm going to explore and keep fixing it and changing it until I get it right. But until then, you know, I got other stuff to do, like action figures, and video games, and feeling better in this harsh world where it's all cold and junk. That annoys me the most. This looks so much better in this kind of yellow color. So much better. I really should have been organizing the parts I need to organize the parts I don't. Okay. I do like the sort of just this part right here. Looks really good. I really did a good job on that. His sort of like headpiece for the Baron portion. Why do I have so many of these in this color? I wish I knew. I'm probably just going to put everything in a bag and then figure it out later. But yeah, this has been a good stream at least. I'm kind of happy with it. Overall, you know, just got to get more parts. Got to figure it out. Got to get the right pieces for stuff and not forget things. This looks okay. I'm just going to need to go all the way across. But I probably won't need it. He definitely looks better, though, with this kind of like gold thing on there. That's the other side. Such an odd build, this part on the side. That goes there. Gosh, it's so janky. This is falling off horribly. There we go. The clip just went off. Shoot. Clip it on there. Clip it on there. Keep that separate. And just push it from the middle. There we go. Good. And this I'm really happy with right here. Going right there. That's good. Pretty easily take offable too. Put this on there. Here's a little gem. Fits well. Put that on there. Put that on there. Good, good. Fix this real quick. Why are all these parts not working today? Studs go to the inside, everybody. The studs go to the inside. That goes there. That goes there to solidify. I really should be putting the little stud thing on the inside over there, but whatever. So yeah, today I built a better King K. Rool. That's kind of it. But a slightly better King K. Rool. With just a little bit more nuance, you would say. It really does work, though. It does work really well. Yeah, it definitely looks good. I'm really liking this gold on there for the cuffs. I'm really liking how this looks. I just wish I had the parts that would work better for Kaptain and Baron, but we'll see. I think that's why I only put Kaptain on there. I'll put Baron on there when I'm done with the whole thing. But yeah. So yeah, that's King K. Rool, and then Baron and Kaptain will be figured out later on, but swappable pieces. That's what I love. Just taking an action figure and taking parts off of it and putting it back on a different one. Or changing it up so it's better. And yeah, I have a lot to fix with this. But I'm really happy with how it came out. Very happy indeed. How it looks. The head's filled in. The cape is filled out. The gold is replaced over here with something a little bit better. And much nicer looking, in my ad. And yeah, King K. Rool looks great. I love the little just open mouth thing you can give him. That's wonderful. And the eyes, of course. Yeah. Gotta have those eyes. They were printed on a different one, but I don't like doing that because you can't get them anywhere else except for the guy that got them, and getting them from Lego is fine, you know? They won't wear off or be janky or anything. So yeah. And that's that. Yeah, I just gotta find. Oh, wait a minute. You know, I can just do this on that. And I can just do this on that, and yeah, that kind of fits the jacket coat thing I was going for. Okay, cool. All right, so I have a couple more things to get and figure out. I also have a bunch of other Roxy pieces I got to figure out in the corner. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you're all doing well. And whether you're a captain or you're a baron or a king, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all later for the next LEGO Live Build live stream that hopefully will have all the parts. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.